Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This week's Empties video, in fact I've been doing one weekly, haven't I, is body. We are almost through the Empties, and by the time I have done with the SPF, which you'll see over this shoulder, it will be time for face again. That's how quickly I am. I'm trying to work through things. So there's now a gap behind me. That used to be my Empties hair and body, and then I'm going to do SPF, and then we'll go from there. This will be a bit quicker than the others. This is also Empties and Meh, which you'll be aware of now if you've watched me previously. I'm going to start with internal, which is supplements. Now, I don't take a lot of supplements. Oh yeah, they are empty, I was just double checking. I don't take a lot of supplements. I'm sporadic. I'm not every day. I would like to be. I'm not going to lie to you and say, oh yeah, I take these 5 things every day and they're amazing. I don't. I take them as and when I think I need them. I haven't taken any omegas in a while. I take the odd zinc if I'm feeling run down and I look like my skin feels like it's not healing as quickly as it should. But I've been trying to eat much better than I did previously, which you may have also noticed. And I just didn't want to be reliant on them. I wanted to be more reliant on food. However, there are a couple of exceptions. The first one, I have 2 of these, and you've seen these before. This is Wild Nutrition Hyaluronic Acid. Now, I used to poo-poo the idea of hyaluronic acid internally. I don't know why, we do make it in our bodies. You know what it's like, you change your mind. I do see a difference in my skin when I use these. Now, supplements, out of everything that is in the beauty arena, the health arena, whatever, supplements are so subjective to you and your system, your genes, your lifestyle, what you eat, what you drink. So I'm almost loath to recommend a supplement. That's how strongly I feel. I think it's so personal that, yes, you could say, well, for me, I found, for example, that starflower really helped my boob pain, which it did. Starflower oil nipped my boob pain in the bud. It was amazing. I don't get as much boob pain now. You're welcome, gentlemen. So I don't really take them anymore. But these do seem to make a difference to my skin. And this is Wild Nutrition version. I go for these because the other reason I don't take a lot of supplements that aren't sort of a directly sourced from one thing is, for example, I don't take a lot of collagen supplements, and I'm always asked to trial them, always. I am so terrified of the fish content that I steer clear. And then I did get one once that was bovine, and I just can't bring myself to do it. And I know that makes me the biggest hypocrite. I'm not vegan, I'm not even vegetarian. I eat carefully is probably the best way, and I don't want to get into it. I eat carefully is probably the best way of putting it. But I couldn't, I don't really, here's the thing, people, let's get down to it. I don't really like sweets that contain gelatin. Or gelatin, depending on where you live. It's just something about what it is that makes me feel a bit ugh. And I know, I get it, I'm a hypocrite, I totally accept that. So I'm always careful about what I take. I tend to take vegan supplements. A lot of the collagen ones aren't vegan. And then it's so interesting how people don't pay attention to the allergy side. So for example, when I've said to people, I would try a collagen, but it says fish. And they say, oh yeah, it's fish, it's not shellfish. And then I say, could you send me proof of that? And I'm not trying to be a diva, I have a shellfish allergy. And then they say, oh yeah, we better check. Like, it's a supplement. If I'm going to ingest something, I need the information. So, these are very good for me. If you are interested in a hyaluronic acid, they may well work for you. It's a different kind of supplement. Give you a brief medical history. This isn't going to turn into anything to do with my recent change in body situation. But I'm going to give you the lowdown-ish. I broke my coccyx numerous times over the years. When you see it on an x-ray, it looks like a jigsaw puzzle. I did it really, really well in December, Christmas time 2010. Smashed it. Fell on the pavement in the ice and the snow, smashed it. It was a year and a half before they diagnosed it. It's a long, boring story. However, I was in agony for a lot of that time and I was on painkillers. If you take a certain type of painkiller, you never go to the toilet to do a number 2. And so I would be loath to take said painkillers, yet I would need them because I was in genuine pain. So that was a struggle for a long time. When I saw my nutritionist last June, May, June, I think I started seeing Gloria. Haven't seen her in a while, and may go back to her to have a few more sessions. Again, I'm digressing. She gave me these. I'm not going to lie, they were to help me poo. If I tell you that Cascara Sagrada is life-changing, shut up, I'm filming, is not hyperbole and is not an exaggeration and is not an ad. None of this is an ad. These are, first of all, they're recommended not to be taken daily. It's sporadic, again, which suits me. They are so gentle. It is, and they're vegan, obviously, I just said that. Ramus Pojana bark. They are so gentle. If you have ever needed to take a laxative and you've taken one that you buy from the chemist, it's not a pleasant experience. You feel like your butt's going to explode. Sorry to just get down to it in the first 5 minutes, but that you're used to me by now. These are gentle, you don't get any cramps, you just go to the loo. So I highly recommend these if you can't poo. I'm glad I'm setting the tone, let's move on. I'm going to do shower gels first because we get through a ton of shower gels, and obviously this will include some, seriously, all I can tell you is outside my office is like a pedestrianised area, and we've just waited to film until a man who was spouting, actually we're not entirely sure what he was talking about, but he was being very kind of preachy and he looked a little bit unstable and he was being very loud, which is fine, sir, you do you, but I'm trying to film a YouTube video, priorities. And then I think people came to move him and there was a lot of noise and sirens and beeping, so it's all part of filming in central London. So this will include things that we've used up, including myself and my husband, and then things that I've used on the kids. And I'm going to start with a couple of, I bought these because I love the shower gels. So I bought these thinking, oh, these will be wicked. Original Source Foaming Shower Gel, Mint and Tea Tree. Me no like. They do not clean properly, there is sticky residue. It does come out, I can hear a little bit in this, but it's so sticky I don't even want to demo it for you. It comes out in a lovely foam, that's fine, but it doesn't clean properly. You kind of feel like, for example, you put it in your hand, you're in the shower, you do this, as soon as you do that, it kind of flattens the foam. You go like this and you can feel that it's not really shifting your deodorant. And I'm not actually a really massively sweaty deodorant-y person at the moment. Just not good, not good. And I bought 2 for 1, can you tell? What I do like is the original Source. Lemons and tea tree and mint and tea tree. Now we've had this conversation before, I do like something that is zappy around the fanny. Just gonna put it, because it wakes you up. I'm a morning shower person. I appreciate the zesty smells, and I appreciate the zingy action. Not in a sexual way, just in a, ooh, I'm awake way. If you get this in the wrong area, it wakes you up more than a double espresso. Just saying. Another meh. Now I know I am going to be going against a lot of you and I can only apologise. However, I do not like this smell. This is the Sol Janeiro Brazilian for Play Moisturising Shower Gel Cream. As a shower gel, it's fine, it cleans you. I just don't like the smell, and I did use it up. I left it in the shower, tried to get everyone else to use it, but it did take a while to go through it, which means that the family weren't that keen either. It is supposed to be pistachio caramel. It just doesn't smell nice to me. It does smell... Now, to be fair, I also am not a fan of the Laura Mercier bath products. I think they are incredibly sweet, and this is from someone who loves a sweet smell, more of which later. I'm not a fan, and I recognise that I'm missing a big opportunity here because everybody else is, and the Bum Bum Cream is massive. I do not like the Bum Bum Cream either. I'm sorry, Sol Janeiro, I'm sure Rio is a beautiful place. I just don't want to put your Bum Bum Cream anywhere near my bum. Things I likey, and by accident. This was sent to me in some kind of, this will make you laugh, some kind of sporty Keep Fit press bag thing. Know your audience, people. Know your audience. However, Fit Kit post-exercise shower gel, clear breathing with eucalyptus to help nasal congestion. This does everything that this doesn't. And I found this in Waitrose again the other day. I did a top up. It's also cruelty-free and vegan, blah, blah, blah. I don't mean it as blah, blah dismissive. I mean, yes, good. 98.4% natural of total. Now, what I like about this, it's sturdy. It looks like a little bag. You can absolutely throw this, attach it to something, throw it in your gym bag, throw it in your kit bag, whatever. It will not burst. It is solid. You would have to take scissors to it to get it open. This, oh, lovely. I also love eucalyptus. Anything, eucalyptus, tea tree, mint, anything, zing. There's a theme there, I know. It's really solid. This lid is not going anywhere. I travelled with this rolled up like this and I put a peg on it and it worked. There was no leakage, there was nothing. I think it's £3. It certainly was £3 on offer this weekend in Waitrose. So I love this, and this one is supposed to be airway recovery. So if you've been working out and you want to cleanse your airway, or if you wake up in the morning and you just want to wake up, very nice, I like. Another I didn't like, but the kids liked, for the same reason as this, and there's definitely a theme. Cotton candy from Filu, made with love, creamy shower foam. Now, this smells delightful. Delightful, constant delight. But it doesn't really clean. Now, it's great if all you are gonna do, oh God, no, it says smells like a fluffy cloud of cotton candy, sweet and caramel. It's not that sweet. I would say it's more cotton candy and apple-y than caramel. They do other flavours. The raspberry one smells good. So I have actually used this just to do across here just because I like the smell. But it doesn't really clean pits. I'm always testing the pit area. If I can shower, lather, shave, I don't have time for waxing. Waxing means I have to go there, I have to lie down, I have to be in agony, and then I have to come home, and no. Shave it, babes. This is similar to the other one. I'm clearly learning that I'm not good with a shower foam. What I am good with is, oh, so many. What I am good with is this. Now this I rinsed out because I love it and I've used it forever. Tonic Bath and Shower Concentrate, Clarins. If you haven't used the tonic range, it is the Clarins version of Wakey Wakey Zingy. These lids are solid. I've never had a problem with any of them breaking. You can get everything out because once it is upside down, you can twist the lid off to get the last bits out, and then I rinsed this out all over my body under the shower. I love the tonic range, can't go wrong, would happily take small travel sizes of this with me wherever I go, and as if by magic, here's two I prepared earlier. Small tonic and small relax. I prefer the tonic. The relax always reminds me of my best friend Heather, because it's her favourite. It's great, but I never ever I don't need help relaxing, okay? I can lie down in bed and be asleep in 30 seconds. That is not a problem. My problem is getting my ass out of said bed. So the tonic is my favourite, and the travel sizes are wicked. Whenever Clarins were on a GWP, I would be the person going, I don't really want 5 of those. Can I have 5 of these? Depends who you see. You might get a yes. Okay, this I picked up, I think, at the J&J Skincare Awards earlier this year. I basically did a smash and grab. I didn't actually smash anything, but I did grab a lot. Aveeno. Now, Aveeno body care is wicked. It is cheap. It is always on offer somewhere. It is pretty safe for most skin types, and I say that as a sweeping generalisation. I know there are some of you who cannot use pretty much anything. I feel for you. But in general, most skins can use something like Aveeno. The Baby Daily Care Baby Hair and Body Wash. Now, I did not buy this because there was a baby in the house. I mean, my baby's in the house, but he's 14 now. I bought this because I like the smell. Such is my, I don't know, what's the word? I don't know. Oh, thank you, alarm. Oh, it's telling me to have my dinner. Very helpful. Long story, fill you in when I talk about the nutritionist. Aveeno Naturals Daily Care, love this. The Naturals range is gorgeous. I have not used a product from them, I don't think I'm speaking out of turn. Do not think I've used a product from Aveeno that I haven't liked. If I have, I'm sure you will remember and pull me up on it. You seem to be very good at remembering. You have a memories like an elephant. Okay, I'm still in shower gels. We get through it. We are showers. We had the bath taken out and a big walk-in shower put in the space of the bath because Jim and I both have a bad back. And as much as the kids adored their long, luxurious baths and bathing, I did not enjoy feeling like I was trapped and couldn't get up and my back was hurting an hour. And also showering is quicker and more economical. Super Duper body wash, rich and creamy shea butter. Now this is the travel size. This, I can take this smell. It's supposed to be rich and creamy shea butter. It does smell slightly chocolate caramelly, but not in a way that the other one does. I can't explain it. I know I sound like a hypocrite. It's not favoritism. Well, actually, here's a little bit of favoritism. The full size of this is what, 7 or 8 quid? Oh, here we go. This one is considerably more expensive. This is better. Sorry. Okay. I'm going to finish with my fave for this one. Atlantic Kelp and Magnesium Anti-Fatigue Body Wash. This is from Ren. This smelt nice, but it smelt much more like the sea. I liked it, I didn't love it. There are Ren shower gels I prefer. I love the grapefruit, can't remember what else it is, grapefruit and something. I love that one. My mother's obsessed with the rose. So this was very nice, but I wouldn't repurchase it. If I was going into a Ren store for a shower gel, I would aim for grapefruit, the zing. These are actually my favourites of all time, and you can't get them in the UK because Jesus does not love us. Paul Labrecque Bath Sweet Tea Gel. I found these in one place in New York. There's a Paul Labrecque salon on the upper east side. I don't know why I'm smelling them, they're both exactly the same. When I first started going to New York a lot for business years ago, over 15 years ago, Hotel in Rivington, which was extremely cool at the time, had all of Paul Labrecque as the amenities, and I fell in love with it. The hair, I didn't even know who he was at that point. The hair, the shampoo, the conditioner, and this body wash, which I love. These were like $8 or something. They weren't cheap. And I said, do you do them in a big size? I was literally going to buy 10. I did not care. And they were like, no, we only really make, they make it as like a, I don't know, it's just like a side product for them. I love it. It used to be available over here. I haven't found it anywhere. If you sell it in the UK, please let me know. And if you don't, could one of you who watches this, and I know there's a few of you, please pick this up. I love it. If you live in New York, good luck to you, my friend. But I can't get it. You can, however, get this. Now, I went for a different scent. Everybody uses, I think they use suede. This is Byredo Vetiver. I like the Vetiver. This is a hand wash. This was a treat to myself and Mr. Hirons. We had our bathroom done when we had the shower put in. And we've always used the 99p stuff you get from wherever. So I was in Space NK and I thought, maybe I'll use one that actually smells amazing. Now, don't get me wrong, it's still, second ingredient is still SLS. As far as the cost goes, you're paying for the name, but I do love the fragrance. So not one to buy if budget is a concern, one to buy if you have a nice fancy loo downstairs, which I don't, and you want to impress people, or you just want to treat yourself. This is a treat yourself product. This was my sort of, I can't get enough of it, I want this everywhere. That is shower gels. Okay, oh, I have one more that's a hybrid and then I'll go into body moisturizers. Jergens, I bought this in the States, it still has the American price tag on it. Wet skin moisturizer, locks in hydration at skin's peak moisture moment for luminous skin with refreshing coconut oil. Hang on. This for me was a meh. It says locks in hydration at skin's peak moisture moment. I didn't find it did that at all. So you're supposed to come out the shower, not towel dry, put this all over, but before drying off, dime size amount on each arm and quarter size on each leg. Yeah, if you're like 3 foot tall, it wasn't hydrating enough. I do like a proper body moisturizer. This just didn't do it. I like the smell. I bought it in New York because I think I hadn't taken, or I'd run out of one of my body creams. It's okay if you just want to sort of smell vaguely of coconut and you don't need a lot of moisture. I do. Would not repurchase. What I would repurchase, which I'm not even sure if this is still alive, I wonder if they've discontinued it. I will link everything below, so if it is available, it'll be linked below, and if it's not, I'll make a note. Kate Somerville Dry Skin Saver, moisturizer for face, body and lips. Now I got this for Ben, who gets eczema. It's a rich, feeling moisturizer, but it doesn't feel sticky, it doesn't feel greasy. It just does this basically does everything it says it promises it will do in the way that this doesn't. If you have, and you wouldn't buy this just for normal day to day. This is for you if you have exceedingly medically, conditionally dry skin. If you are dry, if you have eczema, and if it's a problem for you and you want it gone, this is very, very good. Again, if budget is a concern, there are, actually, not here, but there are cheaper. If budget is a concern and you have really dry skin, try Aveeno, but not this, the body stuff. Aveeno body stuff is great for dry skin. This is great if, for example, there's lots of some of all the family and friends and friends and family things that you can sort of get it with some money slightly off. Like, try and enunciate, Caroline. It helps when you're trying to project a message to people. But I love this, and Ben liked it too. Body cream that I'm kind of like, it just seemed to be extravagantly expensive for what it was, and I did not pay for it, so I'm heads up. This is Orbe Côte d'Azur Restorative Body Cream. It looks like this. Now, I say all that. Oh, there's a hair. How lovely. I did use it all, and it does smell very nice, and it was moisturising. Was it the reason you would have to be obsessed with the smell of this to spend the money that this costs to buy it? If you're obsessed with the smell in a way that I'm obsessed with something else that's coming up, you'll think, I don't care, I love it. There are some products I know that we all buy where the smell is almost part of your daily lifting you up and getting you going cycle. If you love the smell, you will love this. If you think the smell's okay, there are better options than this. Now, here is my I love the smell product. Oh, praise the Lord. Fresh Sugar Lemon. I don't know how many I've used of these in my lifetime. This has been in my life for 20 years. They launched it into Space NK when I was working there 19 years, 1999. I think I was in Richmond when this launched. Hi Richmond. And everybody loves either lemon or lychee. There's other fresh body and soap things. The sugar range is the dog's bollocks, my friend. If you have not yet ventured into the fresh sugar range, do so at your earliest opportunity. Every time I am in the States, I stock up in Sephora, every single time, without fail. And by stock up, I mean I usually buy 2, because that will usually last me before I'm back in the States again. So I don't need to buy loads, because when I'm in the States, I always go to Sephora. Whereas some of the more like this, if I was in New York, I would stock up on this because I'm not always in New York. Sometimes I'm in California, blah, blah, blah. I love it. I've mentioned it numerous times. I know I'm at the point now in an Empties video when I'm doing a body product where people say, I knew you were going to talk about fresh before it even came out. Well, if you know I was going to talk about fresh, you know I'm going to talk about this. Now, I just want you to see the commitment here, people. I am committed to working for you. 4 Empties. Garnier Body Repair. When skin is extra dry and feels tight and rough, Garnier takes care of you with. I've used it for years. I love it. My mother loves it. It's not sticky. It's not greasy. It feels like a lotion, acts like a butter. I like that line. Don't use it without my permission, Body Repair. Yeah, it literally feels like a lotion, super light, but hydrates and keeps your skin hydrated till the end of the day. Love it, can't talk about it enough. Weirdly, it seems to have gotten slightly more expensive and isn't always on as many offers as it used to be. Don't appreciate that. I like a 3 for 2. Okay, my most used, this is the only 2 things that I have been fragrancing my body with for as long as I can remember. Actually, there's a bit left in that. Okay, Victoria's Secret Rush. Don't at me. I don't care what you're going to say to me. I love this smell. It does not smell as sweet as some. It does not smell of apple. In fact, this is, it doesn't even say what it's supposed to be. I couldn't even tell you what it's supposed to smell of. I know it's blue. I know it's cheap. I know it's Victoria's Secret. I don't care. It's my favourite body spray, and I promise you, when I wear this, I get people saying, oh, you smell lovely, what's that? And when I tell them it's Victoria's Secret, they go, I know. I too was that snob. And let's face it, we're all snobby about certain things. but I love it. This I absolutely stock up on. When this goes on offer, mate, the cupboard is full. Speaking of stocking up, I owe Carola Svedberg a huge apology. She is one of my beautiful readers who lives in Sweden. My favourite perfume is Swedish. It's impossible to get here. It's always on Amazon back order, or it used to be on Feel Unique, or anyway, you can't get it. It went on sale in Sweden, and she messaged me and said, would you like me to stock up for you? Somewhere in Sweden there are 10 bottles of this waiting for me. So thank you. Thank you, Ms. Svedberg. You are my favourite. Neo-Tantric fragrances, I am a sex goddess. I am not making any physical, literal statement there. I'm merely reporting the name of the product. However, I would like to say that there are times when the person you don't really, this is so empty, the person you don't want to say, the person you don't want to say I'm a sex goddess to will ask you what you're wearing. So I tend to say neo-tantric, and then they think I'm talking about eccentric molecule, that one. It's not. It's I'm a sex goddess. A fragrance of great power. Well, it's an eau de toilette, so you can spray it all over. So I tend to do pits and sort of a 1 or 2, 3 on the body here, and then this. They all are definitely sweet. They are not flowery. I don't do powdery, flowery. Can't do it. Makes me gag. On me. Other people, friends I have, use those perfumes. They smell like they were made for them. I'm a sex goddess with a rush. Okay, that is it. Poo tablets and I'm a sex goddess. Sums me up. Okay, next I'm hitting that what? The SPF is coming off the shelf next. I don't mean like now, but I mean the next sort of empty-ish overview video of all the stuff I've been using is SPF. I hope that was enjoyable. I'm sorry about the poo and all the stories about the poo. I will see you soon. Take care. Have a great week. Bye.